Yeah, transformations. We transform ourselves, we transform people. Episode 4, my name is Onyankopon Aroma, Obia Hoye. So me hoye pa na, and then person me name odi nkomo kakra. Person ye di nkomo kakra because there's been some issues here say ye discuss on. The patcha wonya basopa na wa share link no. Our share will be here tonight. Very important. I think 4 days ago, me here live we no me check here and lights in Isakra. Our lights were not very encouraging. Not sharing so from even though the views were up, but not lights ne share not Isakra. The message will be our baswa na like video no. I feel so now I share said baby to me directly. And then we are going to talk about suicide. The mystical implications of committing suicide. Actually I said so obi kum ne ho a no ankasa kum ne ho a ensunsan so ben ne wom so obi ekum ne ho a ensunsan so ben ne wom. The mystical implications of committing suicide. And I think say and what be here say yes topic because we can right from the beginning of the year on the 3rd of January 2023 and I start a forecast here said this year there will be evidences or there will be occasions that people will be forced to commit suicide. So suicide will be rampant in 2023. Now, we will be able to follow international news and even local news. There will be cases among for committing suicide, a lot of it this year. Now, it's very unfortunate. One of our platforms, I think platform 1, our Accra, Obi Oswa, Nipano are committing suicide. And many others are. Some of the executives, people call them and they are so frustrated, they are so depressed, they don't know what to do and they want to end it all thinking, so, many people like that. Messages are many people for daddy, the way things are going, I want to end my life. That kind of thing. Several. And in Tibaku see where platform no so I say, yes, I discussion with. So it will be very important if you can share this video, if you can invite your friends, tag people, let them listen to this. Let them listen to this. Very important. The year already is pregnant with many unforeseen negativities. I feel what 3rd month. But normal is senior ahomete. A normal etia koma. A normal ebubu akoma. A very outrageous. So bibi a betimi aye na encourage your home na amount for being information na amount for so whatever the situation is it is so important for me to leave. Ebe boy. The message unya baso share this video, like the video, now invite on crowd for no because today I want us to talk about this very wonderful thing. You see, Omo committed suicide, And yes, I am on real. And I say, yes, I be omo names and yet at times one goes under some situations here. Now to say, wouldn't need any other option. The best thing to do is to eliminate yourself from this earth. There be a making now when your situation be and a bit me orchestrated like that, so anything of a sort in your life. But going forward, you don't know. So, obet me have joining and discuss no more way about buying. Now, what's media too hopeful. So, I'm now inviting people to join us about boy. Let me encourage you, be ama. Your live discussion, you never be at me. Now, there's one other thing I'm a person will be here when they say a year your forecast for the year 2023 and you go so a year. See, I brought me by here and me Eastern Region Platform number 7. See, and me and better. And Yanko ya Adoma, and said by 5 p.m. so another group person ascend it. Now, you go so a year very soon. ye be and now the way I'm on for a journey kitty no. Now I just say every now and then new members are coming. Now a hard drink a crack. I didn't see yet the registration now to on hold kakra from the 10th of March. I see a best be registration on the 10th of June. JB I won't know what now person joining young Korea a transformation. A beautiful family, a wonderful family. It's a mystical family. There are many things you will learn. You will get to know many things a bit to me and one kasawa bravo. But you see any the registration no out to on hold the kakra. Yamaya Aduma on the 10th of June 2023. And the best be a year new registration. 2% joining here. Get stay put a drew one way. But so far, the members now more platforms on the day. Obi biya benya the forecast. Na sempo no e bia na o group no yetwam ho bra won sanka. Don't worry. Very soon no ye besa be fa chiri. E fa no more pap no ye be back. Abesa chiri nyina obi bia ne sanka ne de wo platforms no so. Na ne sanka. So answer na mo amanya mo forecast no is advisable say obe print the ato. So wo email bia na the ato email no. Obetimi dia to note bia in case of phone no yira and also WhatsApp on corrupt here, you still have access to this information because it takes so much time to draft these things and it's taking so much time to send to all the members. And you know, so when you're a forecaster, slow, keep it properly, okay? Because you have drafted the Bia Korea. So you say yes, the name of group in your city, Panebako 500. Now each member be spending even 3 minutes on it. So 3 minutes times 500 people. So that will tell you that more than 24 hours I have to sit down to be doing this. So when I can't forecast now, I advisable say in terminal before I'll be reading Pono, please save it in your mail, save it in the cloud. But I'll be to me see no or phone WhatsApp app on a corrupt, you will still have access to it, you know. Now why answer. Later on, no, go and print it into a booklet. Never to what be able access to it. Because a be ana what the a corrupt, you know. Over sending message that in patch out, sending me forecast and me view. Send me who I will resend it for you, any problem for me. But a be an who message, you know. A banner said, behave the message, save your forecast somewhere as in case or phone no yira, and now WhatsApp a corrupt here. Ubetiminya access to it. It's very important. And we are meeting where I be by my view, so I feel say me bomb money. Say ya me yet and they say forecast no every 5 p.m. Ghana time. And that was a drumu muswa from 5 to 6 minutes will be a said any day. Now I am so many messages. The other say and then my be a bedroom or china number 5:30 I said me the time train for new platform or more information. Maybe I'm about 2,000-3,000 messages on my phone. Until 5 on board, not new messages in the bar. It will mess up with the old ones, and it's very difficult for me to differentiate between or more forecast and or more question. So what I do is a minute to 5 p.m. That's 4:59 p.m. Ghana time. No, now my ability all my previous messages in Nina. Now the entire mayor's announcement and they say, Momobi or maybe you say, or message, you know, I take it blue, I guess I'm matching. So no man respond there. You might think say intentional. I don't do that. So almost a message on the phone, so now my show up, a man respond there. It means that my insurance show message, you know. Then we delete all the previous messages in Nina anyway. The Gobane said, one who say message I take it blue. Now man responding, man can be and show me patcho. Man show message, you know. Then I deleted all the previous messages. Now me they are trying for a new messages. Timbesa amount for NTS because why you because say I brand Friday or channel who are deal. Then tin I watch me message be 2-3 times. So now one responded me patcho. Tell me not bio messenger. Say to be I make be actually. I'll write something. Until who say what sending me message. I take it blue. Now man can be and chrewa. A chre say a bulk in a reading in a boom until man who message you know. So be a anti name so. I'm not proud. Menya will be a me full of pride. You know, when the church when him say, maybe I need a move be until no mean be message without responding to it. menya bie nko ade a na ade mpa a bia mentimi enye de wo hwem ama wa. For instance, obi send me, Daddy, please can you do my forecast for me? Na nipa me hwe na onye member, make I say please. The forecast 2023 is for transformation members only. If you want to join the group, contact this office number. That's what I do. So what's sending message? Be a voice note, be a better 10 minutes, 5 minutes. Minty, your voice note is too long. I don't listen to any voice note that's more than 1 minute. Until you say my bio message, na man responding and can be answered. It means say na man share that bio message name of me a bulk reading and me reading messages in. So I want members to know this. Thank you very much. And the forecast and also every now and then see and Busua AC who will be able to follow international news. Now hear me predictions on the 3rd January 2023. Bibia meka biana is happening. And me who news to be online and I was surprised. Can you imagine say our islands today 1948. Is it 1948? I think 1948 or so. Accra bi a yewo Accra bi second wo beach biano 48 years ago. Is it 1944? I think 1944 or something. Or 1960. I've forgotten the year. But 40 years ago. Yewo Accra bi second was on beach bi wo Europe baby. Afa no ma hu nipa mienu a o ma chi nipa mienu 40 years ago. Nti baby say how is that possible after so many years? Yes, this year I've told you is a year of investigation, and K2, even though so many bad side, but or represented fairness. Now I said, Minister Moteya, yes, you will be a jailing is or come for so many years. What that one more than 30 years. I feel a court to know who's the Nippon and no one in the committees are murder, not the same. And you know, I think about 3 of such things has happened this year. Because K2 represent fairness. And you know, almost all the things that are said for the whole year, I think and most of it are happening. And you know, so when you're forecasting, pay attention. Say, see, sister, me sending it, dear mommy. Or say, Daddy, me bra, China. And Ocha, the forecasting, baby, I can't be about, would be close to her. Yeah, and 1948, and the Nippon committees are, you know, and at this year, the Nippon Miniature. I said that. In the forecast, I read it. Mommy, okay. Or your voice note to me, but I want a voice note to her. But I said that these are the things you told me. And I told her, I said, within the year, this period, you know, will be very close to her, no be seriously. I said, oh man, 200 more and you won't be a obey me a few. You were sending me a message and a voice note to say, Daddy, you told me my forecast says somebody who is very close to me might go through this situation. Said, I'm here and if me a few. My brother from China just sent me his picture. I did not talk hospital or intensive care. And I hear a voice of the council that I'm afraid what's going to happen. Now I'm okay. Send him any picture. I'll do some prayers for him. But also try say the suggested remedies are make sure no obey when you not what to one more. Because all the things that I will forecasting, it will happen. The man train money in Sia and Sana would indicate I have given you a clue what you need to do about the negative things and the positive things in your forecast. How to assist yourself to the implementation of the positive ones and to the eradication of the the negative ones. You know, what to do, no, the remedies I suggested the amount. So, me took out me car, me drew baby no, me who say India need be in a honor. Or the greens will be 5 different kind of greens, or the feed pigeon. So you know, baby, I was surprised because I don't see this in Ghana. I'm reaching out them. So why don't I pack a car? No, they make one happen and the money in the room because this is slow. Now I don't see what 10 biano or how I be feed you more. And I said, we can't tell me percent me feed your movie. Not the greens in a sun. So me call more I do or shop be or supermarket to be or some of bread and cut bread in the man. Or they Google and instantly they all started coming down. They may a video guided to your platforms and so. Maybe and I'm them cameraman and so I want to feed them as well. So you will see something like this in your forecast. Obi I say try and feed monkeys. Obi I say try to give some gift to an early people. Obi I say what they know obey A, B, C, D. Please try to pay attention to what is in your forecast. Some of you, they are normal sources of auto. If you can do it, go ahead and do it. But most importantly, try to attend to the suggested remedies of your forecast, because whatever is in the forecast will happen. It's going to happen. No two ways about it. So I'm saying, about the mystical implications of committing suicide. So they make already medical bonhom amane say right from the beginning of the year, and became 3rd January 2023. Say this year no, you bet a lot of suicidal use. You bet be like a lot of people will be committing suicide in 2023. I said that, and truly no, it is happening almost everywhere. And because of that, and I could hear say, you say discussion. The members be not any intention be to do that, no. At least they will have a second thought. Now, or much who the free home. Name before say because no, obey to me, share this video. Let many people come on board. To say almost 800 people watching now, and then share and then let's go. What do you have to do is say just share this video. Now invite a friend. You can tag name. I can see some members are calling names there. So what you say, okay, my menu roll call. Yes, how about saying 4:40. My menu roll call for only 2 minutes. Now, I feel quickly no. You ain't saying any discussion no. Just roll call. Me who do my body. So I can see Mickey Wise Brown. That's the grandpa. I said that as far as the monkeys, Fred Orchard will eat all the bananas. So then the monkeys will run after him. Hey, don't worry. There's a place I went there recently to go and feed the monkeys there. Almost some mini zoo be I go aside the baby. They have peacock, they have ostrich. I went there recently to go and feed them. So if you can do such a thing, pay attention. I can see that the Thai one goes here. I said mine was awesome. Okay. Richard David Dante say good evening, sir. Yes, Maya Antwi. Maya Antwi is one of the social media team members, who is an executive member actually. Frankie Tobobo say, Nana say, well, please, how can I join the platform? Okay, Frankie too. So see idea, over to me, I join you, follow you on social media. But on the WhatsApp platform, so no, registration is on hold now until the 10th of June. To beat me at that time. No? Why? Are you young to say Iron Boy? Okay, you are tagging Iron Boy. Iron Boy should be here. Because your Boating Boat is also a transformation social media team member and executive member. NL Forwarding. Okay, 67 Tema. Repping, okay. Daniel Tay is here. Ishmael Baden. I said that if you thought you said we should feed donkeys and stray dogs. Yes. I gave that as general year month for bit my I said monkeys and then stray dogs. But there are some individual people so I almost time said they should feed fishes or feed bears. It depended. Maybe I will focus on a completely different. I gave a general remedy for everybody, but individuals and it was specific remedies I made them out. So I'm referring to those people. But you're watching both is Awake FM and TV. Okay, keep on tagging people. Thank you. But you're watching both is also social media executive member. Linda Dakota, I say platform 73. Okay, USA. Charles Kodjo for Henry also is a social media team member and executive member. Can see Janet Onyama. Okay. Janet is also a social media team member. You are an executive member. Kenneth Ali Sugar, also a social media team member and executive member. Abraham Alfred, my boy. Alfred, thank you. I can see now Okaile Adamakuya. Now keep on tagging people. Now is our organizer for Greater Accra Transformation. Thank you. Mavis Granton, yes. Mavis is one of the social media team members who is also an executive member. So I keep on seeing the name Esther Kennedy, Esther UK. Sister Esther is my very good friend. Kate Blessing. Kate is also in France. When I went there, he was the organizer. I told her to choose a different position. I don't know. She's so good. So I told her if she can be a chair lady. I don't know whether she's so holding on to the organizing position, but she's a good, hard-working person. Joshua Mills is a transformation social media member who is an executive person. Fred Ochre is also a social media team member and executive member. Thank you guys. I do love you guys and all the selfless attention you give to all our posts. Mary Osebones is here. I can see Ishmael Baden. So location, Daddy, please. The donkey's place. I said, There's monkey there, there's fish there, there is a peacock, and there's some other ones. But I go about baby, meaning direction unless they check your phone. But a bit check a crap. Charles Kojo is here, maybe Scranton again, Joshua is here. Okay, I'm seeing Nana Bayer is watching. I'm seeing all the social media team members. So today, let's go to today's topic: the mystical implications of suicide. And they said, "So be a common honor. Is you so painful." I'll be saying, "See way." Bribia me church say Yehunam dia a 3 in 1. So Yehunam dia we know a 3 in 1. This our gross body. I know a 5 element in the kabumwa as Yehunam dia. Earth, water, fire, air, and ether. Dot here in Suija and from an view. And no man knew in a kabum Yehunam dia we. Who be me will be because home me some video ga me hu silent here because say you possess these 5 basic gross element. Ye da na jo aya na ye so na ye honam dia ye hu oda ye mu no anya ye honam dia we ya enu ntina na jo no one for car one for play enso obi a woten kan no hu say wo sunyan time be na fire call ho honam dia na hu ya ode woda ye mu no say wo so da ye say oni obi da wa na jo a ade be chia no pa no ubehunu se na ohun ase te se dampa oni obi adampa e kire se de na yesi na esi ampa den so honam dia ohun wo da yenu ene honam dia na dampa so no difference ewom de se honam dia dampa so eye enoma num na nyankopon de ya me se ye dot ensu eja emframa na ewie me ye earth water fire air and ether no honam dia ohun wo da yemu no ene ye noma me ensa ene nature de aye eye mind intelligence and force ego. So I know my man say Kabumu so created a subtle body because these 3 elements in a subtle element. And he said when you say mind, you have a mind, but nobody have ever seen his mind before. Okay? You have a mind. But you have never seen mind. The brain and yet the mind. You have a mind, but you have never seen your mind before. Because the mind is subtle. You have intelligence, but can you pinpoint where your intelligence is? Nobody will be able to say that this is the intelligence. But you know you have intelligence. Because intelligence is not gross, it's subtle. Then the last thing is false ego. False ego is me. That ability that's able to help you to act uniquely. And I say, to pinpoint, say, me. You know, that feeling of self-awareness. That thing, we different. No, that feeling in the offense a false ego. No. So that feeling also cannot be seen because they are subtle. So these 3 elements in Kabumwa, then that's why a subtle body and then the soda. Then the last one, the spiritual self, another you, the real being. And it's like 3 elements, but a spiritual element. And knowledge, bliss, and eternity. Knowledge, bliss, and eternity. All this trading in our no, it is only feelings because they are not material things. Knowledge, bliss, and eternity. No one means a spiritual element and also a creative one kasa real body. And then after you are able to become self-realized, that's when you are able to see your spiritual self. So 3 bodies, the gross body, the subtle body, and then the spiritual body. All these 3 is here. Now, there were 8,400,000 species of life. 8,400,000 species of life. So what it means in this air? If we are saying, you will be this number. A body of move assume your mako 900,000. A year insect, your mako say. Your body of mutu, a year breast, your mako say. Mamas, your bako, a year beast, 4 million. And the human species in Ankasan say 400,000. So all the living beings, all the species, 8,400,000 species of life. Now within all these 8 million, you were only one soul or crab. But depending on the body that soul possesses, and then the activities of that soul, of that body. The event is there. When the soul is given the body of a dog, that soul will act like a dog. So the soul that has been inhibited into the body of a dog, will be acting like a dog. But if the same soul is sent to the body of a snake, or if the same soul is given the body of a bird, that soul is going to fly. And if that soul is given the body of a tree, that soul cannot move for so many years, obegina one place for a very long time. Within all these things, only the same soul within, but the body will limit the soul depending on body petia onyaye. There be a more example say all souls, especially the movable ones in no ewo suban ba ko omu nyina aye. Soul bia all the 8,400,000 species of life, omu nyina go through 4 things and nyina ewo bia ho. Sa number 9 no eating, sleeping, mating and defending. Tienio. Eating, sleeping, mating and defending. All the 8,400,000 species nyina. Body biana so bia womuno. Sa number 9 way it goes through it because there is a soul there. And there are 4 problems as well. All these 8,400,000 species, they all go through all these problems. If I tell like the video, not like the video, share, so I don't want to share. So the 4 main idea, all the souls we say, every soul eats. Every soul eats. So what we have to say, you have this human body with a lot of advanced consciousness. You eat. The dog on the street also eats. And a body won't swim to say fish. Also, they eat. Solar or the body of an ant, edidi. And a very unmovable beings, they say trees, so edidi. So we are science, I wouldn't say, in near, or more no more DNA, they say process of photosynthesis, yeah, was science. The nearness was no more didi. So the way I want to dollar foodie. Now, climate so at the Phoebe eddy. Now, fish I won't swim so eddy, the leaves are all. Now, ants, so what are you? Na best what you mudi no enia so omusu move no so no almost no madi ani di because said they are also souls. So all the 8,400,000 species of life no obiya edidi. That's number 1 obiya. Number 2, all the 8,400,000 species no omu nyina eda sleep. The human being sleep. Unza wo be no kase woda. And Chahi be now sorry, 15 hours ago when I die and I was sorry. You be ana or cram on am still so edda. The ant sleeps. Oko and more mutufa mu almost so moda. Okay, oko nsuomu the fishes they also sleep. And the trees also they sleep. So all the 8,400,000 species in Yinas will be edda. Then the third one. I am mate, sex. Why me no can say, so when you celibate, when you celibate, or be I won't take you vows or you be a bearman or banner. When you say, well, your sex. Okay? Wow, TM is the CA. So when you celibate, when your monk will be a wo follow principle say bia wo ni oba na be man na menim say wo ye sex. Okay? Enya no ko krema onam street so e sex. Amoduma omo nsuo mu fishes no omo so ye sex. Ntati omo na bonten ketenkete no omo so ye sex. Emo a omo tufa nwie mo omo taban omo tu takraboa omo so ye sex. Sanso na nia eso ye sex e for pollination. Kwamba so omo timu create nya fruit na omo so mana seed ba mu no omo so ye sex. So all the 8,400,000 species of life in also engage in mating, sex life. Then the last one is defense. Defending yourself. Say see wa wo hemi enemy ameto ye defending your home. Say see ya obi be so ode ade bowa ade so obedwane and all those abeje. Bibi, you have to defend yourself. Okay? You have to defend yourself. Enya no kwa okramo anama bonten. They also defend themselves. They have their teeth and their claws to defend themselves. See, Oshia de Bina, they are threatening life. Obe defend them. And yan unqua, and Moduma, or more suum, a fishes almost defend your moho. A Moduma, what to say, no more almost defend your moho. That young get it, almost defend your moho. And we almost you almost defend your moho. We will be away at science and when him say, they defend themselves. Okay? As well, you are one, and I'm to basically watching to say or more back. Sarah Brana or Honina for defense. Said a baby, the Anankasan, and feel the heat too much. Until you defend your mom. All this for processing in Ano. All the 8,400,000 speeches will be follow these things. Will be out. Do you know there? What did he? What that? What your sex? And I would defend your honor. A boy ye be, dear be. Fish yebi, nteti yebi, noma yebi. So it means that why they are no, they are doing almost the same thing but in a different way. Then the four main problems are all the 8,400,000 species of and it's and no a birth, disease, old age, and death. Okay? Birth, old age, disease, and death. 4 things. Se se wa woni make say awutie me se ye wo bewu me no kesa so mewu as a wonni mu a go back and think about your great grandparents omo nyina wu ko obusu apanyi bi ewu o kai wadam fu wani no classroom school bi bi atwam nipa no wa film ebi mpa be ma bi a wo date ni bi bi atwam nipa no ntia se bi ebi oba bi a na wo hoba na wu ebi mpa na oba firi mu da ebi pa o ma me no papa firi mu it means say we share all these examples. I just say one so you will die one day. But before we do you took birth. So birth is the first problem all the 8 million species of life will go through. So me so me. Akoda nchen o krama na mabonte no no. So this o krama enyensen ewo. Okay? Because oni obema die na wanyensen na wawo. Said the woman, I never share ya money and say, oh, no. Sababa no craman so phone. And that ya so ewo. Omobetunkusia, Nankusia na pai, almost ewo. And more omutufa sore and no maso tunkusia ewo. Samson na okonsuma, and what dia omo nsum so. Eden, almost tunkusia, a binuman and saying ewo. And yes, is ya bontain so. So when him so almost yelling, almost ewo. And into no mutimuso matna money be students of mano. Almost so all these 4 things in all the living beings, all the 8,400,000 bodies, Obibiano takes birth. That's number 1. Number 2, old age. Why want to make us say Ubeni ayakokra na bro one day one winter more. Samson ameso my winter may akokra one day. Okay? So when you marry one another be over 90 years, so no. Oh, papa be when you be 85 years, won't say the year. We are young 25 years, we are 19, 18 years. A young one, I say, oh my God, share, Sam man, you sound good. That man can't tell me. Sam man, sorry with you, yea. Nipo, okay, sound why are there, pa. The sun was very bad, man can't tell me. Because they were far away and away, man, so we know. Okay, it's fine. So the American said, Se say no awo no de obi awo. All these are in number one obi abewo. Yawo me. All the living beings yawo obi a. Second one year old age. So when you're older, oh ma maybe 90 years or 80 or 70 years. One was year old. Oh papa be or tiffy or best 85 years, 90 years. One was year old. It means that old age will catch you. So I'm saying I mess with my wound, my old age will catch up with me. Okay, so you could hear me clearly. Okay, that's fine. Someone saw microphone. And go down check. And Kramer and I'm on things year old. Okay? So what is that? Say Kramer and I'm on things omunye old. Steven says the sound was actually good. Okay. Thank you. So Kramer and I'm on things aboutOkrana, but one on him. We will be one and Kramer that I am more than Omutimuni and Omutim. Old age will catch up with them. And ya no nko and 30 yanketin kita on abontin omuso bon kokora ene mrewa and no man to mo omutufa nwiem takrabo omutufa nwiem omuso ebon kokora ene mrewa okonsuwa nsuwo mu a eye nsuwa mo omuwo mu no mo omuwo nsuwo mu nyina so ebon kokora ene mrewa saa so na emia ebon kokora ene mrewa ti ebo aduru ba bi a ensu haban bi ensu ba bio na wa ba kokora old age. And as soon as old age comes in, the third level no a disease. When you are kokora, when you are berewa pa, na ya de asha say trouble with life. Ntia bia wunya ma kokora, wunya ma berewa nti wunima. Hwe wona na bia oni ni tifi. Hwe wo ma me papa bia na wadamfo bia, man bia na biri bia to e wadamfo no. Hwe se ya na wa kokora no, hwe condition omo fom. Ebedu ba bi na wona mbienu omuntimi mfa nante obehia poma ba akwanka ho. Ebedu ba bi poma ba akokora nso obehia poma mienu. Ebedu ba bi poma mienu kwa nye enough obehia heal. O egnya bapa then it comes along with the idea. Ebedu ba bi no wodidi mpa digestion cannot even take place because the system no is so old say entim kura and digest bibia. Ebedu ba bi osime nyina betutu agu. Ebedu ba bi unya tenase ne obi ampaja wontimi nsore. Osisi ebe lucky. Ebedu baby wo dan a wo abro science so kwa wuntimi mfro staircase na kokodo dem beda fam. Old age will come. So na nkraman the same thing to omo. Okay? So until old age ba, then disease will come. Wo kraman wa yare da. Wo abo na bonte wa yare da. They do get sick all the time. Until ko poultry farms the woman aba wo mu nyina mpa ne. Me ka every be twere ma me ne baba na mo yan kroko turkey. Duru ba bi a no mo yare se ko pen no di gunsu mo nom na ye ba hwe omo ni order wo nkoko wo fie e be ko bronya be yare ti mo ba na akeka omo e mo nyina yare nti ntetia yare okonsu ma mo mo wo nsu mo so yare en no mo tu fa soro omo yare eniye sisi abonten so etimi yare. Okay, omo nyina be yare because all the 8,400,000 species of life ni nyina ebe go through all the 4 problems of the world. And the last thing, death owuo. Nti wa wo hwemi, wunyanwi. Me so amehwe mi nyanwi die na nso me busu ani bia wuda. Me sister bia afiri mu da. Obi o mabusu ma wuda. Ebi mpa wo maame afiri mu papa afiri mu na obusu ani bi unana. Obi bia ne wani bi bia wuda. Obi bia wuda. So old age ne ba na disease to aso ya. The next thing death. Nti nipa yewu nti wa wonyanwu ye no fato wa adwem se obewu one day. Obewu one day, it will come no matter what no enyansi time ne nyanso ye you will have to die. Don't forget the title topic the mystical implication of committing suicide. So be come no ho a implications be na woman eno na ye discussing in there. But for you to understand the implications are ye benya ewo ye wuachi ewa abra ya committing suicide no ene na masha ase abi breaking kakra kaza bia obetimi ate ase. So the fourth thing that ebeto every living entity, all the 8,400,000 different species in no, the last 4 no death. Nti ye nipa ye bewu. O ha me nyanwi nti na o ha me no me so me kasa if say me nyanwi ba ya busuafo bia wuda. Obi o ye area wuda. A classmate bia wuda. Ye na bia papa bia adamfo bi because everybody must die. Enye nipa nko na ewu enkraman suwu. So wuni ma me ma ye enkraman da kraman ewu. Entatia ewu. okɔ nsuo ma mmɔde omu wɔ nsuo mu so yɛ den ewu abɔde a ɛyɛ ntakrabo omu tu ewu saa nso na nniye sisi abɔnten ewu so onko forest da when they do that go there you see say the ebisi wona awu na aba nyina ate ewu ma na no abu de eja so all these 8 things no obi bia na oyɛ living being or wasase we so I say your species ni na 8,400,000 bodies no all these 8 things no two obia first thing birth all the 8,400,000 bodies no bia ya wo no second thing no my children say old age all the 8,400,000 species no nyina obia so be old. Then the third one a disease all the 8,400,000 species no obia so ebe yare disease. Then the fourth one all the living beings ni nyina all the living beings ni nyina obia bewu. So birth, old age, disease and death will affect all the 8,400,000 species. These are the problems. Obia will go through it. Then 4 other things, sir. Every living being are part of the 8,400,000 species now will go through, no? And also medical body now so we all sleep, we all eat, we all defend, and we all have sex. 4. So 8 things. Eating, sleeping, defending, and then mating. Then birth, disease, old age, and death. 8 things. Chirame, any living being on go through so anome. Now, among the 8,400,000 species, 8 million in a lower species, and then the 400,000 a higher species. The mature say, "Yawa abodi ahodoa omo nsuom, omo ye 900,000. Yawa abodi ahodoa omo ye nia, omo wo mo number. Abodi ahodoa omo ye ntetia, insects, omo wo mo number. Abodi ayi omo wo nsuom, aquatics wo mo numbers. Omo omutu e wo mo numbers. The beast e wo mo numbers. Ena the human species were a number. So all the 8 million species in a lower species. All the way from the beast. Mammy and you from me. Why? All the 8 million from the beast to the aquatics, to the trees, to the ants, to the birds. All these 8 million in a lower species. And when the soul is there, no, how are making the decisions is based on their own instinct. They don't have their free will because they don't have developed consciousness. So they follow their natural instinct. All the 8 million species. They don't have any free will. Because they don't have any free will, they follow their natural instinct. And because they follow their natural instinct, there will not be any judgment for all the living beings or the souls within these 8 million bodies. Now, 8 million bodies, I should say, you will the beast, number, 4 million different species of the beast species. If you are, obeko the birds, if you are beko aquatics, if you are beko the ants, if you are beko nuya, omunyina no ye 8 million. No omunyina so, ewo natural instinct, even though they don't have their free will to decide on things, they just follow their natural instinct. So because only free will, no, there can't be any judgment for them. Because only free will to decide what to do and what not to do, they just have to follow their natural instinct. To almost say 80 million in a lower species. But there are 400,000 species, and no difference in the human species. Now, 400,000 in so develop consciousness, and because of that, they possess free will, and because they possess free will, there will be judgment for them. I don't see any. There were 8,400,000 species of life. The 80 million are all considered to be lower species. The beast, the aquatics, the birds, the ants, the trees, all now falling under the 8 million species. They don't have free will, but they possess their own natural instinct. Because only free will, there is no judgment for them. So, you're going to say, if a living soul in the body of a beast, say a lion, there is no judgment for the lion. So, I say whale and that's a shark, there is no judgment for the shark. According to say ant, fire ant be there is no judgment for the fire ant. Abodi be to say the pigeon there is no judgment for the pigeon. Abodi be to say tree there is no judgment for the tree, because all the 8 million species, they all don't possess free will. They have only natural instinct. Because of that, there is no judgment for them. Abana say, if there's no judgment for them, how will you decide on their next life? Take your time, you will understand. Then all the 400,000 species in India, they have developed consciousness, and because of more developed consciousness, they have free will. And because they have free will, there will be judgment. Because judgment will be based on how you misuse or properly use your consciousness or your free will. And all the 8 billion bodies in Tunja, and concentrating on the 400,000 species. The 400,000 species, I shall say, from the demigods. The demigods are superior bodies. And in fact, they are in charge of the administration of this whole material universe. In Suyato, and Framayafa, Uwia Ebo, Asase, Asase ya, Mother Earth, and many other things in nature is being managed by the demigods. Yeah, from demigods. Demi means half. They are half gods because they are actually operating like God. Just that God Almighty is the supreme, who doesn't take instruction from anyone. But the demigods are like half gods, so they take instruction from God Almighty. So the demigods, their power is very close to God. From God, the demigods are the next in charge because they manage the whole material universe. And don't forget when we say material universe, we are not just talking about only this, our earth. Our earth is very tiny when it comes to the whole material universe. So just imagine, the earth is like this if you compare it to the big planet like Jupiter, like Saturn and all that. Your earth near kitty. This our earth, embodies about 8 billion population. Baby and nipante, also say baby and nipate. So it means what they are see better to Ghana one. Assassin pa. But sa earth in bako sa 1 billion. A kambo mwana 1 universe. Okay? Like several earths. Earth-like planets. Okay, kambo mebrebe ya. Now only 1 universe. And we have uncountable universes. Uncountable universes. So within this our universe, we have 1 sun, we have 1 moon, we have our stars. This is for our galaxy. But when you leave this our universe, you will go to uncountable universes. And all these universes is under 1 demigod. So this our Earth planet is under the jurisdiction of Mother Earth. As I say, Bumi Mata. So your Earth, the demigod of person, and if friend say Mother Earth or not, as I say, and a Bumi Mata. Okay? But in Sue better as I see, there's personality who is in charge. And from my FOS, I see, there is another demigod who is in charge. In Sue and from my view of about Bosunio Pianin is being manipulated by the demigods. So the demigod is the first rank when it comes to the 400,000 species. From the demigods, you descend to the archangels. The archangels are the warriors. They are the beings that protect the universes. So the archangel, they are there. Many of them. They are warriors. When the demigods are having any battle with the demons, the archangels are the commanders on the battlefield. So the archangels are there. They are not so many. They are not so many like the angels. So from the archangels, we come to the angels. For the angels, we have uncountable of them because we were different grades. You were the Gandharvas, you were the Apsaras, you were different kinds of angels. Uncountable gradations when it comes to the angels. So from the demigods, we come to the archangels. From the archangels, we come to the angels. The angels are so many, you can't count them. Then from the angels, you descend down to the elementals. You come to the dwarfs. Like that, nobody descended to there are other beings in other planets. Almost color a different color. There are some beings in some planets almost bluish in color. There are some beings that almost green. There are some beings who are almost neat and some you pet almost 1 set and 9. A nipa binimu and say in Sia, a bill watch it, a bill will do, a bill a 12. Do me like that. Oko planet to be swa. The beings there no omani nyamienu. Omani abako pet baby omani yamiensa. Oko planet to be swa omuti and yabako. So you will different kind of the human species. So the 400,000 species, you know. The demigods are there, the archangels are there, the angels are there. And I told you within the angels, you were the Gandharvas, you were Apsaras, you were so many of them within that range. Now we descended to the human beings on Earth planet. Obaya Sasiswa. One albinos, the way on tier. One adjust smart and among Crawford, the way on tier. All these living are different gradations in the human species. Even here, we have the black human beings, we have the white human beings, we have the red human beings. Like that, you would different. You know, become more 400,000 species. TNU 400. Obviously, I see my forecast and I lost my words to say. Okay, General Jonathan, for okay, I sent you a forecast recently. So TNU, at times, over movies are home. There are some forms to be a omodi movies and your boss in count. Some of these film directors no idea. They have some insight. They have some of this information. Normally, they might be creative because of their movies. Oko other realms they are different kind of forms. And I make us obey assassin craswa. I say now you nipa your what I see so. You would different kind of our breed. See the black man? Uhu beer. Or nobody say pure white. Uhu be a oye tum there chako. If you been some red, go to India. Ube different breed of human beings there. Uhu been so o mani think China for no. If you so many akese oko baby a nipo omo what tin. Baby some very short. Ni nyina no a different kind of the species. So 80,400,000 species. Yen nyina no there is a soul there. And into kind Bible, Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 18, or say, why na catcher will say, Sabu wu a ne kra akofom. Na nipa de wu a ne kra akoso. Na wonnim so kra wote nipa mu. Sa kra na bi na ti aboa mu. Na sia nipa de sia aboa ne se, obema na ni age na dwuma na ni age e wo nakomom. Tieni o. Osenkafo ti dum watwe enchichemu 318 ti miensa enchichemu dum watwe. Osenkafo ti miensa enchichemu dum watwe. Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 18. Ose when they say wo say sabu awu an kra kofom. Na nipa wu an kra kosoro. Na wonnim se kra wote nipa mu. Sa okra na bi na ti abo mu. Na sia nipa de sein emo ne say yen ye betima me ani age enwuma ho. Now I enjoy the fruit of our labor. Tieri. And it is here, you know. Say a woo nipa be no kasa wo hem say say a wo de see okraman ni say. Wo obeti mu wani age wo nwuma. Ti wa ye adwuma na wa bobra na wasisi fia to car. You can sit down and enjoy your sweat. But the animals don't have this privilege to see how they see aboa no. Na emu mnyesa wo so e na aboa ni so because my children no mama ko 8 eto aboa a on nama bonten eto abo a wo nsuom eto ntatia eto abo otu nemfo wiem e na eto nnua nyina eno eye birth awo eye disease yade old age nkokorabo ne merwabo e na death saa no man na nyina ato eto okraman eto abo a wo nsuom eto abo otu fasoro eto ntatia e na to dua ekoda nchen a wo da wo didi wo ye sex wo defend wo ho okraman da okraman didi okraman defend no ho na okraman ye sex saa so na mo wo nsuom omo ye we bi entatia omo ye bi emo omo tu fasoro ye bi ena nniya nyina so eye bi so saa no man watwi all the 8,400,000 species no ye nyina we nyina ye den eto ye and then na obetimi di agina so kire me say wono okra wo mu na okra eni okra mani mu wo okra wo mu na okra eni tetie ni mu se si ya me no ka say yetwa wo ho anamoja aba yetwa okra man ho anamoja aba enya no nko a wo onyensan a wo hu de we a wo nante a wo bre okra man ma me no onyensan the same thing no bre ye so oba ewo a akira de eba moja gu no okra man ewo a akira de eba moja gu no okay answer the bones or bani be mention or banner for your funeral. Doctor say no bani one heat period. Obons or crama or bani be ebechi or moya sex no crama or bani one heat period. Abusie they are two nipabiano a tom moadina. Tidenti and albacase. Wo soul no crama in ni so. Na ya mfo anko sientem a oba pro or crama ne yamfa nko sie ntem obepro so what na see na come de wo che a wona mane woni sku achi no okraman na mo na obre na come de ne che wona na nzu chi no wo wani kuma na wada okraman ni kuma na wada wo ma obo omo ho ban okraman wo ne ma obo omo ho ban de me che wona say ade bia na wo fom wo abrabo mu no eto nkraman eto mo omo wo nsuom eto no mo tufa soro abode omo ye ntete ana nnuye nyina eto omo nyina nti wo reason ni say obeka kire me say wo no okrati mu na okranti okraman na abodi amekeka nyina the same okran oti mu no eno na all the 8,400,000 species ni nyina mu e wo bia mu okay e wo bia mu na emom the 8 million species no me say omo less developed consciousness because of that no omo ni any free will adentia omo natural instinct but wo de who free will you don't follow natural instinct who free will because say abodi aka na ye 8 million species no omo ni free will nintino there is no judgment for them but one who free will now what develop consciousness in there you will go through judgment based on either you abuse or you use your free will properly. Okay? And in the Yaman says here, when the soul is coming from the skies, from Yankopon Chena soul ni ba, not a soul no ever be wurati so or crame body more. Soul no any free will. Or be full of natural instinct. Because of this, you know. So Owa, there is no judgment. And in the fear ya media man onya wu ya as I say obe progress to another body. Tieni. So sa so na bia make o free okran body no no. Now I jump the body way, not the body way. Anything the soul will go through all this body and this called spiritual evolution. And yet doubting theory no. Where is spiritual evolution? The soul going through all the 8 million species of life. And into yes. So no ebefa nuya body mu. Eya na befa nteti body mu. Na kofa aquatic body mu. Na kofa beast body mu. Na befa beast body mu. From the beast body no, the soul will now have the chance to cross the barrier between the 8 million, what is the less developed consciousness. Now maybe we got the 400 and now a developed consciousness. So as soon as say the soul leave the 8 million periphery, no pet, na eba be the 400,000 more. That is when judgment start. And in the soul now, no, first or free the spiritual world. As I said, or take the body of a tree, no, the soul will be there for many years. So ni whooper. Now the soul have to go and take another body, maybe the body of an ant. Or the number be 7 days, 2 weeks, 1 month. Now ant now, then the soul will go and take the body, maybe the aquatic body. On the namusa the time no then the soul will jump into the body of a bird. On the namusa no then the soul will jump into the body of the beast. On the namusa no now the soul will have the chance to enter into the human species. So as soon as the soul enters into the human species, then free will start operating. So after death, that soul will be judged. So the spiritual evolution, natural spiritual evolution, operates within the 8 million species. In your field, never be the human species now. I say you 400,000 one. The soul will always be judged at the point of death. And they see and when you nipa body, who you nipa me, and I walk me. And Amobia to be is being recorded. And there will be corresponding reactions to your action. This is science. To every action, there is opposite and equal reaction. The Anamobia to be there will be corresponding reaction. I say Facebook turn off. I say, wow. Facebook turn off some of my notifications. Oh, sorry. General off. I'm sorry. So now the soul is within the 400,000 species. This soul must act properly because you have free will. If you abuse your free will, you will be judged based on the abusement of your free will. If you use your free will properly, you will be promoted. Okay? And you know, see, I know who you nipa. Now, who behave properly. You are behaving so well. You are using your free will properly. Then you will be upgraded. Either you will go to the spiritual world because you are a pure soul, and now say you will a higher body. A higher body that will give you more opportunities. But within the human body, so one behave properly. Now one use your free will properly. Now one abuse now. You might even come back as a human being, but with a lot of complications. You come back as a human being, area will be different. Ebi Africa to Krumba be a Ohia Bubrubo, Muchinam Kuanako. And so cry people Abacono, Uncle, full human being, who bring a lot of, complications, a lot of difficulties, even as a human being. And now say, Ubo Ubreya, now one to kingdom of God. You can even take the body of an angel. Okay? You can even take the body of an angel. You can take the body of a dwarf, Motia, the genes, based on Wabaraba Ubono. Because don't forget, I say all those bodies in here are a part of the 400,000 developed bodies now who are free will to perform. No? Until Wabaraba Ubono, Ubet be a Motia in your next life. Ubet be an angel in your next life. Ubet me Abba be demigod in your next life. Samson Ubo Abrabu ye kron. And yet, you don't have to come back to this world. You have to go back to the spiritual world, where you don't have to come back to the material world again. Nasa the law that manages this arrangement, and your friend said the science of reincarnation and karma. TNE. The management of all the souls within the material world, the material universe. Kwanya soul we better take your body way. Now free her, now wakoha, now wabaha until so we the human body. Now if the human body you 400,000, baby or one based on a brabo born obey me akosoro obey me perform. A woman or yet too many bad things to the point say nature don't say our human speech the enyama. You can go back to the lower speech again. Kwaya buwebi or probably not know Jimmy. Huh? Nature a more wonderful body. Nature or more human body. You have decent intelligence. Who are junior you decided properly. Who are namua wo free will ultimately to normal. But also when you use any one of these, you will act like a pig. Obey the biaze prakutre. Obey your biaze prakutre. On va here for wo. We any pan so say one sabi BBM. A dear bia na obenya wo table so no ubedi. You don't care. We any pa desani. We say wo dia wo mfa ho a dear bia na ubenya. Esi wo table so no ubedi. You don't discriminate when it comes to eating. Anything that comes to you, you will eat it. We any pa desani. We say wo dia. Abodi e bi obaba wani bia won ne be ya sex. O mfa ho say o free he. Won ne be ya sex. And among bia so betu say wo mfa ho be ya. The nature will see, say, this human body is given to people who are responsible. There is a responsibility attached to this body. So any human being who was you need to understand, say, there is some responsibility attached to this gift. And some of the responsibility is, say, you must be discriminating when it comes to eating. You must be circumspect. Our braboni and amo obetu. Enya bibia na ubanom. Enya suban bia na beda na di. These are some of the responsibilities attached to this body. So after nature has given you this wonderful machine that is able to help you to transcend the material universe, to go back home, back to Godhead, you know. So who abuse this opportunity here? Then nature will see, say, you don't qualify for this body because this body is meant for people who are serious minded. This body is meant for people who are ready to do things right. Now when the other say then nature will tell you, say, well, no, you don't want to discriminate when it comes to eating. But as a human being, so even though we are human being, you have the desire to eat everything. Still now there are some restrictions for you. So nature will give you a body that will permit you to eat anything and everything you want. A body like Procotre, like a pig, the swine. So our body no. Baby be already. Now inside me say so for be say Procotre and a Proco, a pig, the meat no enye. Because there were so many demons room, and I heard that many people were castigating him. Some people were even insulting him. So man can be that, but never. I'm just 2 minutes. Let me say something about it. The patch when you share this video, I share the video, like the video, and share baby. Okay. Anything over here, Prakonam. To me, and then demon be any Prakonamachi. No. Prako demon be any nachi. Yakase obi ekori Prakonam a na nipa no demon abana so. No. The woman say Prako no health wise onya aboa wudi no abeboa. When you obi a wudi nam na wo wi Prakonam a, I'm telling you, wo ubenya stroke and send wo. No, what I'm telling you, you can decide to insult, say anything. But when you be a upe Prakonam pa, na se wo wan muntamu a me se wo ubenya stroke and send wo. When him say one no Prakonam ni nyina wie no. There was some virus be wo mu a ensuo hie pa ebetimi akum sa virus no nyensuo hie ketwa ntu betimi anu Prakonam for almost 30 whatever. Those viruses will still be there. Ya young crowd menam ye SDA ni SDA for menam na ya me ya nwi Prakonam. There are many nam ya me ba Prako ye nam kese a SDA for me ntina me wa ade be na metaye me nam fo na mo wi Prakonam mo pe because na ye wona Prako wo kai joy nom mo pe Prakonam rough. So you know what, so wo kum Prako wie ya toto nam na ya twetwa nam no ofa lime and katwade na wo chim. Okay, say what are you saying about the stroke is true. I say Jonathan Eka say wa ku Prako wie no ya twetwa nam na ya toto ja so wie no kopel lime and katwade na chim fagu preko nam nani ubehu worms a ombe free nam moba de make kan upa tie yakum preko na wi ye da tuja so da to tun awie ya twitwa nam na da to afi ne ya ba no ano se wo uchim anka twade de gu animu a ubehu worms a ebe fifiri mafi nti wo wi preko nam a health wise it is not good for you. O your bema o peprekonam wo ubetimya 60 years 65 years wo benya prostrate wan hwe ya ye be hwe rubber ya make you patie engete dimu bi di prekwatinti o no nyesa prekonam no it is not good for our health scientifically proven na no koda nchen so we prekonam no sa it dampens your aura. Obi o clairvoyant will tell you. So obi o prekonam yen. It minimizes your aura. A doom will aura around you. You make any opati. Until one way I want to family you abuse the chance of being a human being. So nature will give that soul now. This life you or human body, no. In your next life, nature might give you another human body, but in a very complicated situation, with a lot of infirmities, with a lot of difficulties, because previous birth and who abuse the chance of being a human being. So and now acting properly like a human being, who make it good use of this your body as a human being. You can transcend and go to the spiritual world that you don't have to come back to this material again. And I say you can go up to the point, say you can even become an angel or an archangel or a demigod. It's possible. Because all these things are part of the 8 million species in it. But who abuse human body. Now you be a fraud, he said your power. You can go down there to the other 8 million species. Don't forget. I gave you examples. Say, adie bi a wo ye bia no. All the 8 million species ni nyina ye bi. Ye wo mu. Obe yare, omuso be yare. Obe ye old, omuso be ye old. Ubewu, omuso bewu. Udidi, omudidi. Woda, omoda. Wo ye sex, omuso ye sex. Who defend o, omuso defend you omo. Adie bi a ye bi omu ye bi. So when you what body weight na ninti o free will o higher development and consciousness now who abuse no the same you now what's our body we no after this life you will be given a lower body. Yes, you can still be given a human body in a more complicated situation with more difficulties, yes, but something will be to me descended back to the 8 million species again. So now let's come to today's topic, the implications of committing suicide. I'm saying, and normally this suicide ever no, are problems, complications, difficult situations. At times, your situation be more, not any hope. At times, your situation be more. Now as a young kwan, you what we are saying. At times, your situation be more. We feel so lonely. Nobody cares. I will be a near home. We are so lonely. Now we are one and so when we get to such situations, at times, Bibi catch and say, now they didn't know cause our bressa, they don't know our bressa. Say this wouldn't need home to be on and something as simple. It's 1 year. Now Bibi to 12 Guabi say, I don't know why don't you end everything? And I won't tell Bibi as I won't call. It happens. All the time, some of us, in your situation, be a Okomwa, Nabi be yell say, na me kwa na me bre say, and I'm a mama woman, po be and bonti me young grand mommy, Miss Muka coming to me from me, then na me wasting me time, and you mean come who can I mean co baby. Now be all just go, say me come who and grand baby, and Timmy come when I mean come and come. Did I make sure on say? There are situations like that. At times, Obi wa wadium, Adia ni pano from wa wadium. Bema na tete oba no saa to the point so oba ni hu de oye no ho or check it say, being pie before Kowaro Beman. Among for Casamon Kowara Sumasi, I do obey your own pet. A foot to the man, a one for a foot to him tea. Now do baby a Bemano tate, can be so who do I know. And I will hope. A fair say, obey yes, our dear Naka say a catcher on a 1 tea. To make the hour, dear no. Now, my cotton be now of a kind of 1 tea, then any big grass in it. And it is a big coming when I'm a choir. Now, something else. At times, some women feel like this, and based on this, they commit suicide. Thinking, say, oh, we are not be to a chat. There are men, our dear. Adia or man the memman in Namun. Memman Casabe, the kind of punishment the men are going through. So all that they can say, The bedroom baby no my and say me cradent na me brem ho sa. Kwa me kumi ho ma obai kwa obai hu. Even baby ga make a bema no believe no wosika. E na afa bibia ye basa. E na oba na bibi kakra woni nsam. Nti bema no ntimi nyi. E na oba no atetie no anto cheke se na me pa na yese. E bedroom baby mpo no ne man mpo mfa ni bi e man because oba ni na hwe omo. Ode sa na ma bi say me cry what is the use? Let me end it. If I'm no more here, then everything is fine. Okay? It happens like that. There are people like that. There are situations like that. Nani pada kumno. Obi oha owa adwuma. Adwuma wo mu na BBS. Na ye yi na fira adwuma num. O cheke se na adwuma mi wo mu kura na kokko da se na minim. Na menya boso nya ketua. Ma ye ne den to ohwe ni nguase wo mu. Any difficult and responsibility be ba no so na o ntimi no. O say mami nkum ho na mi nko. Obi oha eka bi ode wakwaje bosia e wo bank. Wakwaje bosia wo banka. Sika na ne so ontimi ntua. Ade a bank ne de nya de ketwa. O cheke se na brama brasa asi we so na ka we betete me. Mami endre na me nkwai. So at times your situations ibu mu a. Ya bi any say the only option we have is to end it. Adentia ye wo perception bi say say ye free mu kwa na ye wu a na bibia asa. Say mi wu na sa o mi wu na sa. Onipe wo ye mobo. Onipe wo ye mobo. Onipe wo ye mobo. Wu na sa. Mi wu na sa, mi wu na sa o. Mi wu na sa, mi wu na sa. We think like this, nipe wu na sa. So if I go to any difficulty, the best thing is to end it. Mi wu na sa. Mi wu na sa. This is the perception you have. That's why you kill yourself when you have difficulties. But I'm here to tell you, say, wu na sign. I am here to tell you, say, wu na ensign ye. Say, wu ensign. So, what encourages you to kill yourself? Ebimpa ohemi, one ebimpa you are contemplating committing suicide because say, o situation wo mu no, what you say, when I end it, it's done. Oh, me kumi wana sa. So if maybe you watching me now, and obviously, hey daddy, can you sing fantastic? Oh really? I used to have a nice voice, but now the voice is gone. Okay, so maybe now as you're watching me, you are saying that you want to commit suicide because mi wana sa o mi wana sa. Onipe we ye mobo. Onipe we ye mobo au. Onipe we ye mobo. Mi wana sa. Mi wana sa. Mi wana sa o mi wana sa. Onipe we ye mobo. Onipe we ye mobo au. Onipe we ye mobo. Mi wana sa. Mi wana sa. Mi wana sa o mi wana sa. Onipe wo ye mambo. Onipe wo ye mambo. Onipe wo ye mambo. Mi wana sa. Uwa. Wasa. Ama nipe etiase. Tieni yo. Sa uwa. Wasa ama nipe etiase. Be wono unsan. wo no won sign nipa eti asene na se wu asam omo ndi eba ne say oni obi na wasem obi atiti wo saa na we de bi o titi wo no a o se asuma si me kumi ho ahyem ampa na bo numadu ne wagu obi anim say ampa na oni asuma si wo amane bi eni nti na hukum ho no yes na ya bo nipa no so bo say onya mo wagu yes wasa amasa nipa but one I am here to tell you say one and somehow this is just the beginning of a big picture. And as soon as say one no dey ahoma be so wo kon obviously me di banku is I was just kidding. Tie wonya dey ahoma be so wo kon ana be no madu na call sister no a ahasi e ba be kum wo no. At that moment, you will see a very big picture of life, actually. Tell you, the time when I would have my soul come, time when I would have poison a good idea, also would do. Brenna, who I prepare almost say, oh, Baby Kum Huna, what's a process and aseno? I want to reverse. That is the time you will see the broader picture of life itself. Ebi ameka ko gina abrosan bi so na se wu ja ho abekum ho wunya ja ho a wo medu we na oba ba hwefam. That is the time you will see the bigger picture of light. You will see the bigger picture of life at that point. Now when you reverse the process of the death by how now be nu ho na you too late. So onipa we ya mabo wu na santi a wo se o mi kumi ho na mi wu asa no me de amanfo de meka ana me de ka mi wu na asa wu yes nipa na wo de ne ka no onya wo sika na ngi bio because wasa ade ama no e bia wo ni obi na wa amane nipa no tietew ene ti na wo se wu na asa no yes wonya wu wi nipa no enya wo tietew bio but wo as a person no that is not the end of life. Tieni at the point na uba be wunya nguye nimpo no, that's when you will see the broader picture of life. Now you're too late. Then I made sure say wunya commit suicide we are if you we are say mere mumpo. So what try say o commit suicide na the kodia na we ankun e bia won poison e bia wo hye ho kom e na poison ankun a or maybe I won't be ambran etia committing suicide, even attempting suicide. You be jail wo home for you trying to kill yourself, no? Or my brano a bit jail. O kun hona went to me and kun huno. Or my number at the big jail for you trying or attempting to kill yourself. Now what to me I succeeded in killing yourself. That is when you will see the bigger picture of life. Ubons and sign. Let me tell you some few things that Ube form and sign and life here by year. If you are able to take your own life by committing suicide, or shall one come on madro, and now could jaw home or valley bimu and after about send so na bridge na wuya. From that point, the messengers of death, if I'm Yamadu Testament, they will come and grab you. That's the first thing. Now, Omunya so movie through body movie. They have been given the permission to maltreat souls that willingly take their own life. They are given the permission, the free permission, to deal with any soul or no be taking life. So idea you do be formuno, you don't have any idea. Na ya de ba fadi nyina mu awie no. Tie nie. Say danka wo di 50 years. And sanowo that was the lifespan that nature the man. And na one kasa wo dey with free will. I take your life at the age of 25. You still have 25 years more. And sana unyankopon 50 years naso. So the Yamadu test, after pulling you out of the body, they will deal with you and they will leave you to be in the body of a ghost for the remaining 25 years. And as a ghost in that condition, no, because one person I will take your life, no, there is so much punishment within this period for the whole 25 years. But there are no more examples. They know it's only 80 years and at the age of 20. I mean, 60 years and I bear saying 8 years old at the age of 60 years, but poison at the age of 55 years. The remaining 5 years, you must be in the body of a ghost and suffer within that period. Now, sir, time in our now you have to go for judgment. You go for judgment, and you'll be given another body. And when you are being given another body like that, condition and now woman first now, was now penti a ukumu hono. Ubenyas our condition no times by 20 in a negative way. TNE. Me say condition and now woman did that. And I will say a normal difficult. I won't power against a wukum wako. Now something else makon. You will come back to this body as a human being again. But this time around, no. So I will condition and I will say, "Won't pair until wukumu hono." Open your bed times 10 in a negative way. The man say, "Ebi anesi no, oyere ena ahawa antia." We say wukumu hono. Okay? Obana tete wa check. Ma bon ho ka na mai bibia ma na otete menti mi kumi ho. Ana be ma sumati ma kunu ma na hedo me miwu. Ena wa kun ho na woko. Oba bie mu a. Ubenya oba. Said ya ba ko na tete we oba tete wo 10 times. Enkoye oba nko atete. Afi oba be ya obi a ho ba shiru wo sikam to the point 10 times. Said that before no. Ebi a make in that time now ya de bi yafu ya de bi a. This time around here for them ebi other difficult and complication ade na be peace so ebi at that time kwa na go school na wonim dey fine. This time around obe bon kan and you know the condition na wo mu a na wa dwen na enye enunti no o commit suicide no. This time around no ebe ya worse. Okay? A better worse. A better worse to the point say one can say ube nu who say oba as we should be. Now be go through difficulties. Now your man say, be our committing suicide now or ma. After your suicide, then oma go through difficulties so much. Those that were depending on you are omokwa and children because they will yen. Omo pains no mo ko muni nyina, and nature will add all those pains to your life. This time now will be you. You never know can know. Me say nipa wu anansan yo. Wu nim. Wu anansan. Erinti no condition na wo mu a wa dwen se na nyenti a wo kum ho. Wo ba bie mu a you will come in a worse form. But you won't share this video and watch the video no. Also like the video for me. Now invite your friends. So you know why you say they see no more day. Now how can say one our problems? Huh? Why you say no more day? You are in a tight corner. Because of that you say so come home. Me catch that one net. So I will condition now woman say see audience say enye no. And you'll be prayer point. One will condition a woman. Wo say enye ntia wo si wu kum ho no. Wagye say wonko na wo bre. Wagye say wonko na ho kire wo no. Sa wo situation no obi mpai ba obe a onya sa wo situation ani beje ho. Say see a ho kire wo because wo de ka. Wo ka wo de wudimi ntia na banks na e hawo. Eni to so kum ho. Na obi a ono so odeka. Na on timi ntua ka no. Na mi pa no oyare kidney problem every week be an oko dialysis no. Woni sa ni pa no ha ne pe. Me say wo de ka o. E na o se ka wo dinti. Amanfo tata. Obetimi akọ jail. Eya o me nka say papa. untimun da ye untimun didi because we situation wo mun nya anti wo so kum ho no na me bi sa wo say obi ono de ka sen wo na osan wo kidney problem a bia every week bi okọ dialysis no se sa ni pa no nya se yemfa kan bi mechanic sika no na yade no emfiri wa nka ope se si e woni oyire nete na oba ne tete no adwen se oba ne tia tete ne de e se okum ho ena me de ka oba ne mume ena me kunu tete me ene na wo se bu kum ho no na obi a ono so wa awade mu a oba no nya ni yie be ma no nya ni yie na bia me kanani ase afiri asaka ho oba ye ne dan te bia me de okura wo ya tete wi a enyo se wo yire ana okunu be tete wo e very bad na nso e bia me ka wo wani hu ade wani ye okay nhuna de wa otim na nte ba what of oba na be ma wa awade ase a ni kunu enya ni yie ana na yire nya ni yie na sabi nani ase afiri aka ho se sa nipa no ye character ne se ye ma nani hu ade na wo problem no ye fa 1000 emeka ne de ho a obeka se ope nti wo situation wo mu no e you be prayer point ebi ameka wo yo oba o watena wade ase a wuntime nwo ena okunu ne ye mmasam ena awere ho a wudi nti a wuntime nwo nti na wo se me mekumi ho ma be ma na fere eya so betena wade ase na wuntime nya befunu ngo ba eya pa na nso what of oba afofra owo awade ase na ono so ontime nwo okay ontime nwo ni na achi no enya no nko a o osane yare fibroid na fu aho ayese a osan wo diabetes abiga me kan na ni ba ko ase afira sa ni pare ka se ye yi weni nyina afiri ho na wo no ontime nwo a ko nya wo situation na nka ope anase oba wa wo mako ensia na wa bankura no ho ka mo nya ko school na one day na o manya ase no nkura ni nyina awu ada no se sa ni pare ka se onwo de mpo a obesa esika nkura ho a nka obeka se ope de make sure no say o condition bia na wo kom se wani abra wo fi se wo kum ho na beboa wo no e yo bi prayer point a oba ho mpa ye se nyankopon for that situation ema no men ka se wo kwa ho kire mu anya ya wo kwa ho kire mu ko situation dim o dan mo he bia obi ani ho you are so lonely nobody pay attention no one cares that's on corner na tell us we are say and on corner ho kire wo sa se ka betimi a nka wo end everything. But I'm telling you, that situation you find yourself no will be a bomb by body then we miss our situation and go back. Samatoa ube diabo bo dia we ho sa wa dwen say ufiri mu kwasa no ufiri mu kwa inside ube wu akwa wi obeba bio abi face sa problem now in a very serious way. I will say I make sure say suicide is never an option. When there is a problem, you must face the problem squarely. Se kana wodia Ghana buying politica to the point say omo ye domestic bond whatever. Ghana buy you go to United Diano omo de ka. The Ghana buying the car not Ghana onkun ho a wo no ka wo de no e chen Ghana buying ka. Wo ka wo de no ana me fie we no o tumi me nya dan bia han me so bintim koda bonte me nem kurai o ka wo de no enchen Ghana ban kum no ho America for ka mo de unim China ka mo de nyagro ti o ka wo de no hweye na ka na nkase kum ho wo yo be ma gina ka ni e ba se ni dwane na firi okoba bi don't kill yourself say wo de ka na e ka ni ti so be kum ho de ampacho pe ba bi na dwane na ko so be kum ho pa de hwani firi ba bi a so no tena baby ko pa adwuma ye onya sika go back and pay your debt. So when the bearman at now bearman no take well to the point so kum ho a if you don't mean ka say we guy I will never advise you to go and divorce your husband, but when the bearman take na ni pa no take well to the point so kum ho a make catch so pa dani free fie so be kum ho kum ade go somewhere and live your life because who are inside o problem na wo munti a bibi ya se kumu ho no se wo bi se area ha wo tenenti na wo bresa e betimi a dwane na kopa bitira go somewhere go and live there o ka wo de ka wo de bank ka ena mi dwane a me hwe yi a me feel on beje and I say na obo so ku ho no o pa go somewhere and start life afresh. So obe ku ho pa de fi ba bi a wona kọ. So obetimi atenamu enya nko na wode ka wo. Enya nko na wa amaniem. Wo problem a wo mu no me si obi de so se wo de. Kofi Kenyatta say he obi nya waye. Wo situation wo mu no obi nya waye. Okay? Eya na wadwen say obi obi a wo problem. Sa ni pani hu so yo sikani no ono so wo the problem. The problem no the so won tibi nsoa. Ni sikanti no wadwen say oni problem. Obi a wo problem. Obi a. Nemom we must be strong to face our problems and our difficulties. That's why we are human beings. You should be ready to face the difficulties. Okay? Bisa said, 15 years ago, I said me to the you were able to face it. And then you need to say, "What's that situation?" Baby, I come, no, maybe I told what. Now I just want to save you. You were able to save yourself. And then you bet to me I save you. You can do it. It is only that you are telling yourself that it's too much for you, but no, I'm telling you, you are stronger than the problem. Only if you want to stand the problem, you'll be able to stand it. You will be able to stand the problem. One I will catch it almost a win to me. Because you went through another situation, you were able to make it. You can make it now. Suicide should never be an option. Because we are not sign. After death, you will see the broader picture of life. Now you're too late. Now you're too late. Because memma will be and take you monku. Memma can be a woman take you monku. Memma what be a woman situation be a woman take you monku. Me say face your problem, face your difficulties. Obi say won timu nyina ni mu opa dwane ko pa bitira. So obe kun hu ne de opa run away. So obe tena ba bi a wote no. Na tete ntino wakum ho na wako face more difficulties after death than the opa pe baby na dwane ko. So we media I will tell you say you must stand there and face your difficulty or your troubles. You will defeat it. Why do you allow petty things to take your life? Then we are selfish, sir. We know about the kun when waja omaho na omanga bebre. You want to kill yourself for your kids to suffer? We are too selfish. You don't think of anybody. Do you know how your loved ones will feel when you are dead and gone? Huh? Or you think no one loves you? Just because they will be and kukusi kambra wuntia. They might be going through hell than yours. They are not complaining, so you might think, say, you're okay. They might be going through more difficult situations than yours. That's why they are not paying attention to you. Prove to yourself, say you are able to face your difficulties. You are not the only one who is suffering. Everybody make a one hand down. One hand down. And I yet see you two every day. And I won't just get to your dance. When you are better, I know people who sleep outside. Go to Makola, go to Cantamanto. Among Roberton, Omo Marie, or Matu be a Mariano, no, my praho, the Omoketa Bessa. And swear Tana Jua, Omo Bocateno, no Major by BM and Suna Toyajai. And soon to Jai, we are no Marco Paho, Asanadaho. They are not killing themselves. Ebi awunya anobadi ani die. Ewie ne wanya bibia ni dia oso wukum ho. Obi come na watwini onidi the person enkum no ote ho. Woni obema na te na obema ne mo titiu. Oye wade a enye ayakayaka de enditu wukum ho. Wonnim de obi te ho. Wonnim de obi te ho. What I'm saying is that when you face any problems, try to be strong. You possess some kind of power. You just have to speak to yourself. Say, no, this is a very serious situation, but I'm capable of facing it. And see whether you can not face it. Suicide should never be an option. Because who wouldn't nanso nya wu a e ho na obehu the broader picture of life. Now here too late. Obehu say ade na wu dwena firi ho no, you will come back and face worse situations. I'm just advising you. Suicide should never be an option. Don't even consider it. Don't even allow that to even drop into your mind, because that is never an option. Opa, share this video, like the video, invite your friends, let them join. Remember, Renfi, I am Mr. Aqua, your vice president, now from now, 14th of April 2023. Check our platform, no so be who flyer or hope. Venue no location, no, na branding na yam calling Gunko Jam. Said you wouldn't even know into informations. So be who are a young to boy at the boy. Mr. Alexander Aqua, or a global vice president. Tienina contribute to something small for him. Sabe ya yin obetimi aye bibia. Check our platform, no so obehu number that's all obetimi at contribute bibi for our global vice president Nemame funeral. Enche bi ane ekoye yi no. Ti animanimu ye no. Obi an try. In fact, and they 24th. Acha by the end of this month. Na deadline. To be a person contribute to try say acha e be do the end of March no what be wi. Say the be ya e betimi support no. And after so mo be nya ho aba no. We want to go there in our numbers. Yenko bebrebe na yenko support no. Eni ko twam wi a on the 1st of May, yenko so hene coronation no e wo dumasua. Ye pese ye hu nipa dodo o mbekọ say the be ya accommodation ne aduane sem e betimi wow transportation ba ko duru a ba bi abeda ene accommodation ameni de obedi no we make arrangement to platform ye the link bi to so try say obekọ sign in say obekọ 29th 30th and 1st Saturday Sunday and Monday program na kasa dey Monday by person content na other things tino obetimi ana wa sign on our platforms obehu say link bi was maybe say was get this no na ko sign on and what you so no ma hu say organizers no organize all the platform ni padu do mbeko say we na be ma faka ba ko na maba for the come and then what you so some of you are asking me say mo person will contribute towards it mo me yan twa na yemwie Mr. Aqua na ma me ayi no. So hopefully by the end of this month I am May March no na abe deadline na yetimi agye all to go ni na wie for Mr. Aqua vice name mami ayi no. From the 1st of April na ya sha ase e dey atum ani mo ambasa mo board bia mo frefre am say mo ntwe no. Now na ye be kire mo kwan bench na vote betima contribute towards a coronation no. Ade am me hu ni say an opportunity to serve. That's what I say, and my instructor told me, my guru told me, said, go and make example to others. I didn't know an opportunity for us to go and serve me. I don't see say a position be a son. It is not bigger than my name journal. No. What I'm doing now no, is bigger than me going to be in Koswahili. I'm being sincere with you. But it's an opportunity to go and serve my people. So I'm going to serve in your position of authority. A position of service. So I want to go and serve. What I'm doing here, I want to go and continue. I still want to maintain my name Jana, even though I'm my title need in order. But the name Jana, it was spiritual implications, and I want to keep that. Okay. So after March, Obian tries to contribute to the quota to support a global vice president, Mr. Aqua. From first going, our man but I'm support to a coronation no e be kire mo how meet my farm meet me support e da mo nyina asenya yankopon hye obi bia de be musu ni asenya yankopon pagu de be yin sheda to mo fa no mo e da ma se ma be share yin but you nyan share video na share the video, like the video before you go e da wase so person join you cool transformation you can follow us on Facebook. Person you register member, it is on hold until the 10th of June. You can see a focus on it, me focus on all the members. After 10th of June, you will see a registration. You don't mean asking me, bye bye.